What's up, draft fans? It's your boy Jay Tuck. So I want to talk about a very interesting prospect. That's Daiyan Henley, linebacker out of Washington State. He transferred from the University of Nevada, but 6'1", 225 senior from Los Angeles, West Coast. Salute to my guy, West Coast Cowboy. But he's 24 years old, and he had a great Senior Bowl, and he's very high motor, very wiry, ran a great combine. He ran a 4.5 from a linebacker because he was a converted wide receiver to linebacker, so he has a lot of his wide receiver instincts still in him, which in 2021 he had 4 interceptions and had 1 interception last year. So he's great in coverage, can come downhill, sideline to sideline. This is a prospect that I think the Cowboys have been linked to, especially yesterday as well, but a lot of other NFL teams, and he's not being spoke about very highly as some of the other linebackers. And the reason why is because he's to be 24 years old by the time the season starts. So he's an older prospect, but make no mistakes about it, this kid can definitely play the game of football at a high level. So let's go ahead and get into the film. So on this play right here, you see he's kind of delayed getting lined up, but the thing you notice about him, he's always around the ball. So he comes downhill, misses the tackle. Now he doesn't give up right here. He can easily give up, but watch him trail, watch him still run to the ball. He's always around the ball. And as we always say on this channel, if you're a linebacker, that ball is your money. You cannot make money as a linebacker not being around the ball. And Daiyan Henley is always around the ball, which is something y'all know that I love when I'm watching linebacker prospects, safety prospects. Just are they always flying to the ball? And he has a motor that doesn't run out. On this play right here, it shows him in blitz, but also being able to get pressure on the quarterback as well. So he's just going to come off this B gap versus this guard. Great get off the line of scrimmage, explosive first step, good rip. He uses leverage, gets a little low. Boom, rips there, good rip move. Gets to the quarterback, gets that back arm, almost gets a sack, but they count as a throw. But he's there, right? Pressure is pressure. That's a good rep, solid rep. So you can do a lot of different things with them. He blitzes in the A gap. He stunts a lot that he did at Washington State. He's in coverage. He's lined up against wide receivers. He's also played a lot of zone as well. So they moved him all over the board. Good rep. Way to get lean, to come to that B gap. Good hands. Boom. This comes through. Good swipes on the ball. I love his motor. I love his effort. He just has a good feel for the game. And you'll see that on this play here as he scrapes down the line of scrimmage to locate the running back. Because even when he's engaged, now we'll see a few cuts here in a second where if he gets heavily engaged, just due to his size, he's not able to get off. But if he's able to use his arms and keep himself disengaged like he did here, he's disengaged, good arms, he has separation, he's able to move sideline to sideline. And if you're a Cowboys fan, we know we need this. Now, I know that we have Damone Clark, and we're kind of high on Jabril Cox, even though it's still unseen. But me personally, I would like to upgrade the position, and Daiyan Henley would definitely be that upgrade. Just a little bit more speed, a little bit more velocity, tenacious, great feel. Now, even though he's an older prospect, I don't want to say he's extremely high IQ, but he's not low IQ. I mean, the thing about him, he plays much faster than most linebackers. So I think that some people will see it as like not high IQ, not anticipation, right? But for the most part, he's very patient. He's very patient even with the speed that he possesses. And you'll see that here on this play where he's able to use his outside leverage. Boom. Keep that outside arm free. Come down and make a tackle. You'll see here from the end zone angle. Outside hand free. Secures the tackle. And when he tackles, he's a secure tackler. That's the one thing. He's going to wrap up. I think he had like 106 tackles last year. So he's a very solid tackler, even with his size. I know some NFL scouts, they don't like his size. I mean, he's 6'1", 225. They think that's kind of light. But I'm not nitpicking. Is he the biggest prospect? Does he have the best arm length? Absolutely not. But when you look at this kid, he is a pure football player from head to toe. One more time here. And then once again, just to see that high motor as I spoke about, always running towards the ball. So he comes downhill, almost gets the sack. I think that's Caleb Williams. He slips out a little bit, right? But he doesn't give up. Most prospects that you watch, damn, I just missed the sack right here. Play's over. I'm giving up. I'm frustrated. I almost had it. That's not what Daiyan does. He gets up and he runs towards the ball to make a play. You can't coach that. That's intangibles that you can't coach. That's just want, heart, and desire, just wanting to be around the football. And I love that. That is some of my favorite traits when I'm watching prospects on the defensive side of the ball. Is does their motor not burn out, and do they have heart and desire to be around the football? Because like I said, most prospects would have gave up right here because they missed the sack. They're probably frustrated. You didn't give up. Still chasing, still chasing, still chasing, still chasing, still chasing. Now, on this play right here, you'll see where he kind of gets picked up by this tight end. And if he gets fully engaged, this is where he's probably going to struggle, right? But he can't allow that to happen. So he gets drove off the ball a little bit, especially in the run game. So if you're going to have him kind of playing off the edge, you might need to have him covered up a little bit. And what I mean by covered up is he might needs to be stacked over the top of like a Sam Williams or DeMarcus Lawrence. You can't just have him free run kind of like Micah Parsons, because if he's able to get engaged, that's really not his strong point. And he really doesn't have the arm lift to keep those blockers off of him, because if he gets engaged like that, he's probably SOL because of his size, his length, and athleticism. But he's able to slip a lot of these blocks, but just on this play, it shows you what can happen. And then on this last play here, I want to show his versatility of him flexing out wide with the running back. And he did this a lot at Washington State, and he's really not afraid. Like I said, he ran a 4.5 at the combine. He's a former wide receiver, so he has some wiggle. He's not afraid to get out there in space and cover if he has to. Like I said, he had 4 interceptions in 2021, 1 last year. So he can do a lot of good quality things as a prospect, and I definitely like Daiyan Henley. Now, I have a day 2 grade on him, but if he's sitting there in the second round, I will absolutely grab him. We've done a lot of mocks where we have done that in numerous instances, so I would definitely see the Cowboys being interested in picking him up and adding him to the linebacker core on day 2, man. It's your boy J Tuck. Comment, like, subscribe, turn that notification bell so you do not miss out. We got a lot more draft bangers coming up. I'm going to keep these coming a lot quicker. As you guys see, I went to the original, just a screenshot, right? Because I'm not going to build out the whole player profiles anymore. That takes almost 4 to 5 hours just to do that my damn self. We're going to get straight to it, get straight to the film. So that way you guys are fully equipped on draft day. So do not miss out, man. I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged, and it's almost draft time. Peace.